Hello everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to do something very, very different to my normal kind of videos. If you know me or follow me or my other channel, then you will know that I deal with property and investments. But today I'm going to talk about the eBay scam with motorhomes. I believe they do it with cars as well, but I'm going to talk about the motorhome thing. And the reason why I think I'm probably qualified to do this is because I am a motor trader. I'm not, I don't do it as a living. I do it more as a hobby. Yes, it is a registered business, but it's very much a hobby for me. I don't sell motorhomes, so I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just trying to help people not get ripped off because I'm reading so many stories that are quite scary. And I think I read one yesterday that really put it into perspective, where someone had remortgaged their house. They either remortgaged or took out a bit of equity, which I know a lot about, and they lost it all because they got ripped off, they got scammed. So here's what I'm going to do, because I can't find this anywhere else on YouTube or anywhere really. I'm going to show you some telltale signs. This is not a definitive guide, guys, okay? This is just me telling you what I'm finding, okay? I am a dealer, so I kind of do know bits and pieces. But look, let's just dive in and let's try and help you. And if I can just stop one person losing another 10 grand, then I've done a good thing today and I'll sleep better. And if I do, please hit a like button underneath so it gets my channel moving a bit. Okay, so look, they tend to go for the lower end stuff, but they do go higher end stuff as well. I'll show you that as well after. They do tend to keep it lower end stuff, and it's always too good to be true. Okay, so they've kind of changed their format in the last couple of days. Whereas they used to put a buy it now price on screen, they now do, well, that's what I'm seeing. They are now doing a bidding. And they set the starting bid at something really low. So it's 2,965 quid for this vehicle. Look, this vehicle is, I'm telling you straight, it's a 30 grand vehicle or a 20 grand vehicle, depending on the spec and everything else in it. Okay, so what are we looking for? Okay, they're normally very good, but they do get lazy. So first of all, let's just do the lazy stuff. It's a 2007 Swift Sundance 630. Okay, great. Let's look at the picture in a bit more detail. The back of that tells you it is not a Swift Sundance. It tells you it's not a 630. They tell you it's a 720 Tribute. Totally different vehicle, guys, okay? So, how can you make sure this kind of stuff? Okay, well, you copy it. And the reason why I'm telling you like this kind of way, and if you're like if you know what you're doing, then I apologize. But a lot of people who are getting ripped off, they're not tech people. This the first time they either used eBay or something like that. And they don't know, so please just bear with me. Just copy it, okay? Copy the title of it, go to another window on Google and put it in and see what comes up. Make sure the vehicle is the same vehicle. So let's do that, okay? Let's do a Swift Sundance, and here it is. A bit more research will tell you that the Swift Sundance was only ever built on the Fiat cab. So the other one was a Ford, this is a Fiat. And look at the price, 30 grand. Okay, they've got a starting bid of just under £3,000. Okay, but I'm going to show you a bit more of that, and you'll see why this doesn't add up. Remember, £30,000 is the price. It's a 2007, same year, 630, 33,000 miles. That's about right for this kind of vehicle. Okay, so let's go back to the listing. Right. Okay, so remember I said it was a Fiat. Okay, so the research will tell you they're built on a Fiat. That's a Ford. They never built them on Fords. So we already know that this is a scam. Well, you already know because I'm telling you anyway. But the reality is, all right, these are all the photos that I'm going through now. Okay, now they've thrown a little Aston Martin picture in there. That's odd, isn't it? Because you're trying to buy a motorhome. What they're doing here is they're trying to give you confidence that they sell vehicles. Okay, they're trying to tell you that they are a trader or a dealer. Okay, that's all that is doing, that little psychological rubbish. Next picture will then tell you something completely out of the ordinary. This actually goes against eBay rules, so I don't know why eBay allowed this to happen. They put up a photo that gives you their email address. Now, they're not technically saying, contact me, yet. Buy it now, price 10 grand. Remember what it was worth? On a forecourt? £30,000. Now, this is too good to be true because it is too good to be true. No one in their right mind is ever going to sell a £30,000 vehicle at 10 grand. All right? Now, look at the email address. It's a Gmail. It's always going to be Thomas, lots of numbers, or Sid, or Bob, or Sue, or Sarah. It's going to be something random at Gmail or Hotmail or one of the free email accounts. Okay? Why? Because free email accounts are easy to just close down and set up another one. You don't have to register anything. You don't have to prove who you are. You don't have to send them any details. You just open them. Okay? So they're very easy to do. Right. So it's never from a company name. Okay, notice that it's always from one of these free. It's never from a business name. You know, it's not hsbc.com. Sorry, HSBC, but just an example, or Virgin, or whatever. Okay, it's always going to be from a Gmail account because that's how they access it. Now, what you should do is, if you want to ask them a question, in the right-hand side here, under all their name and details. Now, Pete JS11, I do apologise. First up to notice, guys, 847 reviews on Pete 11. He's 100% positive. This account has been hacked. Okay, they always use hacked accounts. They very, very rarely use fresh, new accounts. So this, at the moment, for eBay means absolutely nothing. Okay, 847. Pete doesn't even know his account is being hacked. All right. So, see the sellers of their items and contact seller. Okay, you always want to contact the seller through this. Now, on this listing, I guarantee, I haven't done it yet, but I guarantee that at some point you will get a message back from them and it will say that it is an auto response. Guys, they don't do auto responses like this, okay? If they do an auto response, it'd be immediate, okay? But they don't. It's normally 20 minutes, an hour, half a day later, they'll send you an auto responder, okay? Auto responders work instantaneously. And it will say they can't monitor this account because they get so many messages or whatever, or they're away, or I'm selling for a friend or some crap. And they will give you an email address. Please email us on this. And what they're doing, they're taking you away from eBay, because eBay do monitor these. Their robots will pick up all these things, and the moment they ask you to part with your money, eBay will shut them down. Okay, so they need to take you away from eBay so they can do it through an email system like Gmail, where the eBay can't do anything about it. Okay, so that's the next thing, right? You never communicate unless it's through eBay. Okay, guys. Even like when you're buying, selling cars, okay, you might ask someone for a phone number and give them a call. That's okay. All right, you're going to call someone, you're going to have a chat with them. Like you get a better response when you have a phone call anyway. But the reality is, make it traceable. And the basic rule is, you don't part with any money until you've seen the vehicle. Okay, as in you've seen it in person. So let's move down. Okay, so we already know it's the wrong vehicle to the title. The price just doesn't add up. And we're moving down now. His description, right? So this guy couldn't even be bothered to fake it that badly. Okay. Please include item number when contact. Yeah, great English. Viewing welcome. For any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Right, viewing welcome. You ain't going to view it because they haven't got it. They will make up every excuse why you can't come and see it, but you have to put down a deposit or you have to pay for it in full. What they actually do, and I know this because I did email one of these guys once, just to see what crap he come back with. And what they say is, and it's always, you can't see it for this reason or that reason. What was it he said? Something like someone tried to pay for it with fake notes or something last week or the other day. So I don't want people coming around my house and this kind of stuff. The van is mint. And what they do then is they say, look, if you buy it, use a transport company, and they will tell you which transport company, and they will normally say, look, I'll pay for the transport. What they do is the transport company will send you an invoice, you pay the transport company, they will deliver it. If you're happy with it, then they will release the funds to me. Well, that sounds fair enough, right? Guys, transport companies aren't allowed to take cash like that. That it doesn't work. They're not FCA approved. They are not governed or guided by the Financial Conduct Authority. Okay? Those invoices are fake, and they will usually use a big company name. Like one of the big transport companies that they will say, use this person and I'll arrange it and we will send you an invoice. This is where you get ripped off. Oh, this is one of the places you get ripped off. Okay, so you are then parting with £10,000 thinking it's this big company that check out because you've done all your research into this transport company. Okay, yeah, I'll pay this invoice. It's going into the scammer's bank account and you never see them again. Or they will keep communicating with you. And they will get you to even come and pick the vehicle up. This is how far they go, which is just ridiculous. I don't even know why they do it, because they've already got your money. They get you to come and pick the vehicle up. So you travel the other end of the country to pick up your bargain vehicle that you've just taken out a loan for, or your life savings or whatever, and they disappear into thin air. Okay, so yeah, don't part with anything. Okay, all right, a banker's draft is as good as cash. Okay, now my advice is never go, and if you're going to use a banker's draft, always go in a morning on a weekday, because then that person can go to the bank. Okay, because I wouldn't release a vehicle unless it cleared in my account, but a banker's draft will clear instantly. Or go and view the vehicle and use your phone and your banking app to transfer the money. That will clear instantly as well. Okay, do not part with money unless it's in front of you and you know it adds up. Okay, sorry to waffle on. Let's get back into it. Okay, next thing I want you to notice is the pictures. Okay, I sell cars, as I said. I always take my pictures in the same place. Yeah, because I find a nice little spot close to me, nice bit of woodland, countryside, where all my pictures add up. Okay, that Aston Martin, the background of that is not the same background as this. No? Okay, so this is taken in some lane somewhere with a wired fence behind it. Okay, let's do a bit more research. So if we go up to the right-hand corner again, under the seller's name, and again, Pete, I do apologise, but you have been hacked. We're going to go to, not contact seller, we're going to go to see other items. And when you press that, I've already done it, guys, because my computer's running slow. It will bring up all his items. Okay, so how many items is he selling? He has got nearly 3,000 vehicles for sale. I don't think the biggest Ford dealer in the UK has got 3,000 vehicles for sale. But look, all of these. And they're all the same format, look. Oh no, what else he got? A commercial ice cream machine. Tractors and things like that. Okay, so remember what I was saying about the background photos? Not one of these photos are the same background. Well, either this guy owns a small village, or even a large village with 3,000 vehicles, or it's all fake. So the backgrounds aren't the same. Let's also look at the type of vehicles. Okay, as I said, I do sell cars. I know other traders that sell cars. They have an array of vehicles. But look, camper vans, classics, tractors, trailer. Look, you're not going to walk onto a forecourt, even a second-hand forecourt, and find so many different vehicles. You know, the reason why they sell the similar types of vehicles is because if you turn up looking for one vehicle and you go, oh, I don't really like it, they can go, okay, you want a four-door saloon, blah, 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 and go, have a look at the other 5 I've got. Okay, you're not going to go, ooh, I'm looking for a minibus, I don't like this one. Okay, mate, let's go and have a look at this nice tractor I've got in the corner. It doesn't work. All right, look, the photos don't add up, the vehicles, oh, he's even an Arctic. So you go, yeah, you turn up to buy your motorbike, you didn't like it, why don't you have an Arctic off me instead? Okay, it doesn't work. Dealers don't do that. Traders don't do that. Caravans, not one of these vehicles has the same background. I'm not even going to go further into them. But what I am going to do is I'm going to look at this one because I know this vehicle. And I know it. Not that I've seen the vehicle itself. But in a similar format, I've seen this advertised about 10 times in the last year. Okay, because what they do is, so what these scammers do is today they will literally search the internet, find vehicles, and save all the pictures. In 6 months' time, they will then start advertising it for sale. Okay, so yeah, okay, so the lazy again, okay, not even the right number of photos. You know, if it's your vehicle, you've got enough photos. You know, you can go and take them. Okay, he's got 3 pictures, and then oh look, what we got again. Why don't you take me away from eBay? Sorry guys, my computer runs so slow because the software that is recording the screen right now, it takes up a lot of power. So, contact Thomas again. Good old Thomas. He's a nice guy, Thomas, isn't he? Prick. Mandatory. Please include the item number because I've got 3,000 vehicles. Buy it now, price £3,500. Again, if you know anything about these things, that's at least £9,000. That's a £9,000 vehicle, one of them. Is his description any better? No, his description again is just a load of crap. Why don't you come and contact me? Rubbish. Trying to pull you away from eBay. Again, I guarantee if you send him a message on the messaging system, he will try and send you that email address to take him away. But here's the thing, right? And now I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to do this right now, live. Thomas 9329, whatever it is. Okay, let's click back. And again, it's going to take a second. Okay, he's not going to be using the same email address for everything, because if he gets blocked, then all his adverts are redundant. As in, if Gmail block him, all his adverts are redundant. And he has to go back through 3,000 adverts. So they do change their email addresses. Now, let's go down. Oh, he might have just done the same one with these because he seems to have listed them. If you look at the times, he seems to have listed them all at the same time. So I'm going to go to another page. Okay, I'm going to go to page 8. And again, guys, I apologize. My computer is a real nightmare because of this software that I'm running. But I am just trying to help you out, and I really just want to, if I can just help one person, as I said, if I can just help one person not lose £10,000, then this video's been worth it. So I'm hoping you're seeing the things to look for. And it's basically, if it's too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. No one's going to sell you a 20 grand van at 6 grand, okay, which is where they kind of go wrong. But they are changing it. I'm going to show you in a minute how they are changing themselves up, which I've noticed today. Okay, so we've jumped forward now onto a random vehicle on the same seller's listing. So it's a Vivaro, I think it is. Anyway, on the actual listing itself, look, same seller, Pete JS11. Again, I'm sorry, Pete. If we look at, it's the same thing. He couldn't even be bothered with the photos. He couldn't be bothered to write a description. It'll just be a contact me thing. There you go. Please include, item number. Okay, so let's click on this. Again, £2,500, buy it now price. Too good to be true, that price, as we all know. But here's the thing that I wanted to show you. Contact email is thom932029 If we go back to the Swift Sundance, Thomas 8439303 So the email addresses are different. Why do they do it? Because if he lists all 3,000 vehicles on the same email address and then eBay report the email to Gmail and Gmail cut it, you then have to go back through 3,000 listings. So they change them. So again, that's another thing that doesn't add up. There's one more thing that I want to show you, which I totally forgot to do earlier, actually. Wait, I'm in the right one. So, how do we check certain things? Let's look at it. Okay, so it's CL11BWH. I'm sorry if this is your vehicle. It's a 2007 Swift. Okay, let's go to the DVLA. Sorry, the DVLA. It's a Ford Transit. Now, we already know that they didn't make them on a Ford Transit. But look at the year on the right-hand side. It's first registered 2011. Well, that's odd, isn't it? Because this one says 2007. So look, the checker is easy. Okay, you just Google MOT checker, and the top one that always comes up is the DVLA. I have actually suggested to eBay, because they already have the affiliate with the DVLA, because when you put your registration number in, it pings up all the details of the vehicle when you're listing it. So they already have that affiliation. So why don't they have a check system on it for the document number, for the ownership document? There's that 11-digit code. Why not have everyone who lists a vehicle for sale have to put the 11-digit code in to the system, which they can then match with DVLA? But I've never had a response from them. I know it's not just that easy. I do a bit of software writing myself, and I know it's not just as simple as that. But let's face it, eBay's got the money to do it, right? Okay, so another fake listing from this seller. Okay, so we know, guys, he's got 3,000 vehicles for sale. Okay, the picture doesn't match the title. He's trying to draw you away from eBay. That's the most important thing. He's trying to get you away. Okay, he's got a buy it now price, which is too good to be true. Yeah, and he is going to at some point tell you can't come and see the vehicle for a various number of reasons. He'll have it delivered to you, or other crap they come out with. And I'm going to say it again, do not part with a penny of your money until that vehicle is in front of you. Okay? If you, right, so I'm selling a car, give me an example. I'm selling a car, and someone calls me and says, look, mate, it's a 2-hour drive to come and see the vehicle. Yeah. Can you hold the car for me until I get there? If someone's coming to see the vehicle, yes, absolutely, I will hold that car until you come. It's called customer service, all right? Even if it's a private, if you rang a private seller and you said, hi mate, I'm 2 hours away, I don't want it to be a wasted journey. Can you just make sure the vehicle's still there when I get it so I can have a look at it? No problem at all. And I say to him, all right mate, I'll tell you what, you're 2 hours away. If you're not, you're in 2.5 hours and someone else turns up with the cash, then I'll sell it. Okay, great. If you're going to be late, give me a call. Nice and simple, yeah. What these guys do is they try and get you to pay a deposit, a chunk of a deposit, which I'll refund you, or all that crap, okay? They don't like cash because you're never actually going to meet them. Okay, it's all bank transfer, yeah, and it's always a fake invoice. As I said, they're going to get a fake invoice from a transport company, and that's how they're going to try and get the money out of you. Okay, there was one other thing that I wanted to show you, actually. This vehicle here. Now, again, look at the buyer, busy Sue, by the look of her. She has been busy. Again, 100% positive feedback. I know you can't see it, but off my screen here, it's 950 positive reviews. This has been hacked again. Now, I know this has been hacked because I've seen this vehicle advertised about 10 times over the last 6 months. Here's the thing, though. Here's how they're changing it up. 28.5 grand, that probably is what it's worth. I'm guessing. I don't know. I haven't done the research. But that seems more realistic. If we look down at all the pictures, they don't have that contact me with like the email thing here. But here's something I want you to know. They do not show the number plate in the pictures. Because if you show the number plate in the pictures, then you'll be able to go to the DVLA thing, and you'll be able to put in the registration number, and you see bits and pieces. You can even get an MOT history checker and everything on it. See, it's checked all the history and everything. So then they don't show it. They will not show it because you can pick them up on things. Things like, it's either got an MOT or it doesn't have an MOT. And then if you pay, you can actually get a vehicle check which will tell you where it was last MOT'd. It will tell you the garage that MOT'd it. And guess what? It never matches up with the place that the seller says that they're from. Now, I'm not logged in, so normally it would say, oh no, it does, from Hampshire. I'm not, maybe I am logged in. From Hampshire. I guarantee you, right, this van is nowhere near Hampshire. Because it's a random address. Okay, now let's have a little look. They have taken the time to actually do a proper review. And as I said, what they actually do is today they will find a van, they'll store the pictures on their computer, they will even copy and paste the whole review, and then they will just print it. But here's what they do. And here's the thing, right? Today's the 23rd of August. This little highlight thing, right? This all seemed completely legit, and then when you get here, it threw up a red flag to me. Due to MOT, this vehicle will not be available for viewing until Friday, the 20th of August. That's 5 days from now, guys. So, they won't show me the number plate, because if they show me the number plate, I could go and check if it's got an MOT or not, and I guarantee this thing has an MOT. Right, so in order to avoid that, they've hidden the number plate. And also, why does it take 5 days to have an MOT test? That doesn't make sense to me. If I have a vehicle for say for £30,000, that means I've got probably 25, 26 grand tied up in that vehicle. Okay, if someone wants to come and see it, I'm going to show it to them. Even if it's at the MOT station, I will get them to see it at the MOT station, or I'll get it back from the MOT station till it's done. An MOT takes about 45 minutes. Why can't you see it for 5 days? I'll tell you why. Because they're going to tell you, oh, put down the deposit, I've got lots of interest and all this crap. Okay? Or they're going to say that whole thing, I'll have it delivered to you and all this rubbish, I've been ripped off before, and all this other crap. The reality is, guys, right, unless you are driving to see the vehicle, and we're pretty fortunate in the UK that, you know, it's not like in America you've got to drive for days and days and days to get the other side of the US. In the UK, you can pretty much get anywhere in a day. Yeah, or whatever. But these guys are going to try and get you to part with your money, and they're going to try and get you to use an email system away from eBay. Okay? So please, please, please use your head. Do your research and don't trust any seller. And that is the best way of saying it. Even though these items say cash on delivery, they will want a deposit or something from you. Okay, they're changing the way they work, and this is new today actually. This listing, I saw this listed yesterday about £6 grand. I think I already said that, but you know, it's a good vehicle, and again, there's no number plate. They do not show the registration number at all on this vehicle. None of these pictures show a thing. It's actually a nice truck, isn't it? But yeah, see, no registration at all. And what's the mileage on it? 2238, whatever. I bet if you put that into an MOT checker now with the actual registration number, it would be different, which is why they don't show it. So guys, hopefully, based on that, you'll have a little bit of a better idea of how not to get ripped off. All I ask, if I even wasted your time for the last, I don't know, 25 minutes, whatever it is, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you like as well. Yeah, but the like button does a lot for us because it basically boosts our channel. And I will keep posting. I will keep updating as I looking through these and finding how the scams are changing. I will keep posting these videos. As I've probably said it 5 or 6 times now, but if one person just doesn't lose 10 grand from me making this video, then I've done my job, and I'm happy. So thanks for listening. I really, really do hope that some of you out there are going, oh, okay, look, eBay is a great place to buy from, it really is, but you just have to use your head. Okay, if it's too good, if the price is too good to be true, it ain't real. Okay, if the things don't add up, it ain't real. If they won't give you the details, it ain't real. If they ask you to come away from eBay, it isn't real. So there we go, guys. Any questions, please just pop them down below and I will do my best to answer them as we go. I won't try and take you away from YouTube. I will just answer directly. And if anyone else has any suggestions or input things that I've not seen, because look, like I said, this isn't a definitive guide, this is just my observations. Please feel free to write it in the comments below. Again, I hope this helps someone, and thanks for listening.